Shabbat Shalom Yesharallah. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Racha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the Philip Akim that's preached the word in all truth and sincerity, along with the Israelite foreigner brothers that are like the heathens. But the line of outside goes back to the nation of Israel, which the nation of Israel are you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans through the prophecies and curses of Deuteronomy 28 chapter and throughout the Bible. So this is Brother Yakar a month back a lesson. And I'm not sure what I'm going to title this lesson, but I just want to do a lesson based on the precepts from in 2 Peter 3 verses 10 through 14. Lord willing, I'll title the lesson after I'll come up with the title of the lesson after I end the video. But Lord willing, to be edifying to you brothers and your sisters out there. But this is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 3 and verse 10. And it reads, "But the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shemon Shai, will come as a thief in the night." That's right, man. Because, when a thief breaks into your home, he doesn't notify the owners that he's breaking in. He just comes. So that's the same thing with our Lord Yahweh Shai, because, when all the prophecies kind of pass, that would be like our Lord Yahweh Shai coming as a thief in the night, because these people of the world, they're not watching. They're not watching for our Lord Yahweh Shai or expecting for our Lord Yahweh Shai to make a second return. Let alone, the plagues to come upon this place, America, man. Which is famine, pestilence, race wars, race riots, concentration camps, FEMA camps, military checkpoints, cities blocked off. These people of the world, they're not looking for that. So when it comes, it's going to be like a thief in the night to them because they wasn't expecting it. And ultimately, our Lord Yahweh Shai making the second return. But let's continue. It says, "In the which the heavens shall pass away with the great noise." Right. And the heavens represent Esau's rulership, because, Babylon the Great, will be destroyed by nuclear destruction, and Esau Edom, the so-called white man, he's, how we know that he's rulers of Babylon is when you go to Psalms 137, Psalms 137, and verse 7 through 8, it says, "Remember, O Lord Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the foundation thereof." Yeah, because at this time, when you go into the history, the Edomites, they were in cahoots with the Babylonians, to destroy the southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, and Esau, they were, allied with the Babylonians to destroy the first temple that was made by King Solomon, and they were, catching a lot of Judites, capturing them, apprehending them, and bringing them to the Babylonians. It talks about that in Obadiah. So not Yahweh Shai, Slakia. So Esau, he had a part in that, and the destruction of our people during the time of the Babylonian Empire, ancient Babylon. But verse 8, it says, "O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed." See, Esau, this is how we know Esau is a modern day ruler of the daughter of Babylon, which is America, But it says who are to be destroyed, because this kingdom, ancient Babylon, wasn't completely destroyed, because ancient Babylon is Iraq today. So that land still exists. It's still people living in that land. So this is talking about Babylon the Great that's going to be destroyed by nuclear destruction, nuclear fire, by the missiles. It says, "Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stones," because that's what Esau did to us in slavery. So we're going to do that to them in the kingdom in righteousness through payback, through recompense. You see, so I just wanted to get this scripture to prove that Esau Edom is synonymous with ruling Babylon the Great, or the daughter of Babylon, that will be destroyed. So when we go back to 2 Peter 3, when it talked about the heavens being this is get it real quick. I don't want to butcher it. 2 Peter 3 and verse 10 in the middle, it says, "In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise." Right. So the heavens represents Esau rulership, and it's going to pass away with a great noise. You know, when the missiles hit ground zero, it's going to make a loud, great noise, man. Even before the missiles hit the ground zero, you're going to hear them coming, man. You know, it says, "And the elements shall melt with fervent heat," you know, because all the elements is going to be burned up from these cars, everything, the gas stations, just everything, man. Everything's going to melt with fervent heat. It says the earth also and the works therein shall be burned up. Yeah, so this represents Esau's rulership. His kingdom is going to be burned up, man. You see? It says, "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought you to be in all holy conversation and godliness." Yeah, so by us knowing the prophecies and seeing that this place is going to be destroyed and all the elements going to be dissolved in this place very soon, according to biblical prophecy, what type of person we're supposed to be, what type of spirit we're supposed to be in. We're supposed to be in the spirit of holy conversation, conversation goes to our conduct, how we conduct ourselves, living godly in Yahweh Shemo Shai, and doing the work. It says, "and godliness," man. So that's the type of spirit we're supposed to be in. All holy conversation, all holy conduct, and godliness to the best of our ability. You see? It says, verse 12, "looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of Yahweh." Yeah, and we're hastening to the coming of the day of Yahweh Shemo Shai. We can't wait till our Lord Yahweh Shai come back, man. Because we know once he comes back, the earth, our Lord Yahweh Shai is going to turn the earth right side up, because right now it's turned upside down. All the foundations of the earth are out of course, as the scriptures say. Things is disorderly here, man. Women want to be men and men want to be women. You got GMO foods, you got chemtrails, you got the dynamic of the relationship is on a low level because of Esau, man. Through his feminists and, everybody is sick, everybody is angry, so, once our Lord Yahweh Shai put down Esau, righteousness is going to be established upon the earth again, man. You see? And we can't wait for that. So it says, "looking for and hastening to the coming of the day of Yahweh, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved." Once again, the heavens represents Esau's rulership, his kingdom. Being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Yeah, so, Apostle Peter said that twice. That was the second time him saying that. So, it definitely, this place, America, will be destroyed. And let's get another quick precept. Isaiah 13. Isaiah 13 and verse, in verse 19. "In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms," and this is talking about America, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And we know what happened with Sodom and Gomorrah. The Lord rained down fire and brimstone from heaven to destroy that place. So the Lord's gonna, send missiles by way of the heathen nations to destroy this place with fire and brimstone. That's going to proceed from the ICBM missiles. So America is going to go out just as Sodom and Gomorrah went out, But, that's going to be the judgment of this place, man, for the wickedness of this place, man. Because rebellion and degeneracy and you know, all that is the standard of the American lifestyle. This westernized living, these women being out of order and hoes and sluts, no accountability. The men is effeminate, emotional, and they don't have a backbone. They don't stand up for nothing. So this place has to be destroyed, man. And it will. But going back to 2 Peter 3 and verse verse 12 in the middle, it says, "Wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat." Yeah, so this place is gonna melt with fervent heat, man. And we go to Malachi. Malachi said the same thing. Because all the prophets, when they seen the vision of America being destroyed, they seen the same vision. It was just written differently. This is Malachi 4:1. It says, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven." And what day is that talking about? The day of this place, America, being destroyed. And all the proud, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And when stubble hits fire, what does it do? It burns up. So all the wicked, all the proud, they're gonna be burnt up. They're gonna be like stubble, burnt up, man. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. Because with an actual tree, if you don't uproot the tree will grow back. So the Lord's going to completely annihilate these places. He ain't going to leave no remaining Edomites here to build back up. This place is going to be dust, man. Only thing that's going to inhabit this place is, doleful creatures and little insects that's going to inhabit this land, America. And this land's going to be like a desert, man. After it's said and done. After the smoke settles, this place is going to be like a desert, and nothing is going to be living here but, little creatures and insects, as it says in Isaiah 34, and I believe it's Isaiah 13 as well, So that's the latter end of America, man, But let's go back to 2 Peter. Like I said, I didn't have a title for the lesson. I was just, Spirit just had me, Sometimes, you can do a lesson like that as well. For brothers that may not have titles for lessons, you could just, whatever precepts you read, and you could do a lesson on precepts, and then just name the title of the video after, you watch the video before you upload on YouTube. Then, Spirit of the Lord will give you a title for a lesson to name the lesson. It's like, So 2 Peter 3:13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and new earth. So a new rulership and a new rejuvenated earth, Because once our Lord Yahweh Shai come back in power, man, comes in power, the earth is going to yield forth its increase. It's not going to be cursed no more. It's going to be just like in the beginning of time, but better, you see. Wherein dwelleth righteous. So that's going to be the standard in the kingdom of heaven. The laws and commandments are going to be applied, and it's going to be right. Everything's going to be righteous, man. We're going to judge the heathen nations righteously according to the law, statutes, commandments. We're not going to be, of course, we're going to rule over them. They're going to know, they're going to fear us again. They're going to show us respect, but we're going to treat them well, man. So they're going to love it too, because it says in Proverbs 29, Proverbs 29:2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Yeah, and that's ultimately going to be in the kingdom, because beginning on with Yahweh Shai and his elect, the whole nation of Israel, but beginning on with Yahweh Shai and 144,000, when they are put in authority, when they rule very soon, according to prophecy, everybody's going to rejoice on earth, man. When the Israelites are in power, everybody's going to rejoice. But when the wicked bear fruit, the people mourn. Yeah, so that's happening right now. Esau's a wicked, according to the Bible, and he's in rulership, and the people are mourning. complaining about this American lifestyle that, you know, a lot of people are finding out like college is a scam. College is mainly meant for you to be in debt, stay in debt, and you end up going to college and you don't get that job you wanted. You're not promised that, you know. People is finding out that the government is not really for them. It's corrupt. People are stressed out on these jobs and, living a paycheck to paycheck, and people don't have savings. So a lot of people is mourning. And another word for mourning is complaining. A lot of people complain about the lifestyle in America, man. But that's a result of Esau, the wicked so-called white man, being in rulership. You see? So let's go to Psalms 67 and verse 4. It says, "Oh, let the nations be glad and sing for joy, for thou shalt judge the people righteously and govern," which govern means control, "the nations upon the earth." Salah. Yeah, so this is ultimately going to be fulfilled in the kingdom. When Yahweh Shai comes in power, when his kingdom be set up on the earth, all the people is going to be rejoicing, man. And Yahweh Shai, he's going to judge the people righteously, man, with the laws and commandments, and govern the nations upon the earth, man. It says, verse 5, "Let the people praise thee, O Yahweh, let all the people praise thee," because they're going to be praising Yahweh by Shimon Shai, man. These heathens, they're not going to be praising idols, And if we do catch them secretly doing that, then we bring judgment upon them. But these heathens, once they be in great fear, they're not going to do that no more. So, they don't worship our God, Yahweh by Shimon Shai, man. It says, verse 6, "Then shall the earth yield her increase, and Yahweh, even our own God, Yahweh, shall bless us." See, the Lord's going to bless us, the nation of Israel, and he's going to put all these curses out on us right now. He's going to put all these curses on the heathen nations in the kingdom, but the earth is going to yield forth its increase, man. Like I said, it's going to be like how it was in the beginning of time. It's going to be fruitful. It's going to go back, just like you read that account in Numbers, when two strong Israelite men had to carry cluster of grapes. So that proves right there back then how big fruit was, man, certain fruit. So it's going to go back to that, man. Because right now the land is cursed, the earth is cursed because Esau, puts in all these GMOs for fruit to grow, and he doesn't honor the land Sabbath. He doesn't keep it. So the land Sabbath is when you will reap the field for 6 years, but on the 7th year you'll let it rest for a year, so it can give it time to go back and But Esau doesn't honor that. He doesn't keep that. So that's why the earth is around the world is so cursed. That's why the fruit is so cursed, man. You see? But in the kingdom, it's going to go back to how it was in the beginning, man. You see? But let's go back to 2 Peter 3 and verse 14. "Wherefore, beloved, seeing that you look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless." Yeah, so that's what we got to do, man. We got to be diligent to the best of our ability in the faith. Reading, fasting, studying, praying, being brotherly, talking to the brother Akim every day on the chat, and we have to be without spot and blameless, man. We got to be, we got to be blameless out here, man. We can't be out here, being like a nigga in the world, man, because we have to take precaution on how we move, man, because our actions, our individual actions, what we do outside the truth in the world, can have an impact on the body, on the other Israelites. And Esau can lump us all into one for one man's actions. So we got to make sure we we walking circumspectly and we not being niggas, and we really applying the scriptures out here, man. you know, and really live in Galilee to the best of our ability, man. You know, being blameless and without spot, you see. So yeah, I just want to make a lesson on that. You know, Lord willing, I was edified. And until next time, Shalom.